Hello and welcome to Tales from Nerd. I am your host, a random nerd / Kevin, and this is my weekly podcast where I talk about the comics coming to you this Wednesday, January 22nd. Oh man, love the light weeks because, oh my god, I am still reading the, December 18th books? Because I got like 40 books. I'm still trying to catch up. I think I only got like 10 left. Because a lot of Black Label books came out that week. Like 3. No, like 4. A lot of Black Label stuff came out. But besides that, how is everyone doing? Doctor Strange is back once again. I'm going to wait till the end of the month. I think you'll see him next week. If I'm correct. You'll see him next week. And yeah, you'll see him in next week's podcast. And then by the time I upload it on the podcast on the 4th, you should see a new statue. So, Doctor Strange, I've had him for a while, so yes. There will be some changes with the statue. I might just go back to how this camera used to be here. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I've been good. How's everyone? Oh, I already asked that, but yeah, not a lot of books this week, so this should be, hopefully, easier. Right now it's cold in Chicago and I have all the airplanes just flying around right now. I'm like, man, it's cold. It's cold if I haven't said it. But yeah, let's move on to the first book, which is Amazing Spider-Man number 38, written by Nick Spencer, art by Ivan Coelho. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. J. Jonah Jameson kicks off his new life as a podcast host, and his first guest, Spider-Man. JJJ and Spidey have been on pretty good terms for a while now, so it seems fitting that JJ needs to sabotage it, and put the entire city in danger, right? Don't miss my podcast with Jonah. I'm guessing this is a new story arc. I really don't know because oh, you can hear the wind. I need to read issue 37, 38 because this is a bi-weekly book. So this book does come out every 2 weeks. So that's the only issue with that. I wish this book got released monthly, but I do get a Spider-Man tell 2 times a week. 2 times a month. But I like it so far. I suggest you pick it up. I guess this is a new arc. I guess. Because this is picking up with J. Jonah Jameson's podcast, because his radio thing finished, like, I want to say like 7, maybe 8 issues ago. I like the writing, so I can't wait. Next book, which is a new number 1, but I'll talk about it in a bit. This book is Atlantis Attacks number 1, written by Greg Pak, art by Ario Anindito. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. War with the Water Kingdom. The armies of Atlantis face Atlas in a showdown destined to shake the allegiances and break hearts. Ominous Joe, Silk, Wave, Shang-Chi, and all the heroes of Atlas have bonded with each other after the challenges of War of the Realms. But when a terrible secret incurs the wrath of King Namor, who's true friend and who's the true enemy, a titanic tale of love and betrayal, heroes and monsters, gods and underdogs, plus the shocking return of Jimmy Woo and the original agents of Atlas. So the way this ended is just the way Agents of Atlas ended just spearhead into this, which I'm like, I did not like. For one, I don't like that when books do that, where you're like, oh, we're just gonna have a 5-issue miniseries, which will lead into another miniseries. I don't like that because I just want to read this as a 5-issue mini, and if it does do good, you can read about the characters. But you kind of made this. I'll still read it, but like, is it gonna jump on that point? Yes and no. You have to read literally what happened last month in Agents of Atlas to know what's going on. Because that's really what... This should have just been a continuation of Agents of Atlas, in my opinion. But You know what? I want to see more Amadeus. I do want to see Jimmy Woo. I do want to see the conclusion of that. And I'm picking it up. You don't have to, but is it a good jump on point? Yes and no. I more intensely no. Because it got me a little pissed because I read the book. I'm like, okay, I'm getting conclusion of the book. And plot twist. Catch up on the next issue. I'm like, but why? Okay, I'm already like 6 minutes in, so I need to hurry it up a little bit. But we're gonna go to the next book, which is Batman number 87, written by James Tynion IV, art by Danny Mickey. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. The Riddler has been lying low since his humiliating defeat as part of Bane's army, but as costume assassins start to make their way into Gotham City, Edward Nygma may have the answers he's been looking for, or at least the answer to why Deathstroke is trying to kill him. Is it possible that Batman's tussle with Slade Wilson was all just a ruse to get the killer closer to his true target? So yes, that's in the description. So I do like this because James Tynion IV is saying it over, and I haven't read the issue 86 yet. So I do suggest, if you like Batman, this guy James Tynion IV, he knows how to do Batman. He knows how to play Bruce Wayne and Batman. He knows how to dive into the crazy. He knows how to dive into the dark. He knows how to go into detective mode. But do I suggest this as a new pickup? Yes, read issue 86 and 87 to know what's going on, because I trust James Tynion IV. I read Tom King, and I didn't like all the conclusion to it. It was okay. It wasn't the best, wasn't the greatest, but I understand why. What happened. But I do suggest this because James Tynion IV, he knows what he's doing. And yeah. Next book, which is Batman / Superman number 6, written by Joshua Williamson, art by David Marquez. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. The Secret Six may have met their match when they face the combined might of Superman and Batman, but don't count these infected heroes out yet. With the Batman Who Laughs freed from his prison, at last the clock is ticking from the Dark Knight, and the Man of Steel to track down the escaped Deathbringer, Sky Tyrant, King Shazam, Scarab, and the most tragic to Superman, his cousin Kara. Okay, so this is kind of like an epilogue type issue because it deals with the events after the first 5 issues, where we meet the infected, the Secret Six. This has been leading up to since issue 1. So let's see. Yeah, Deathbringer, Sky Tyrant, King Shazam, Scarab, Kara. Oh, and also Jim Gordon. So yeah, the Commissioner. He's also part of the Secret Six because the Batman Who Laughs is leading an army to fight Lex Luthor's Legion of Doom, which is in Hell Risen. I will get back to that in just a moment. But is this a good issue to jump on? No. But I do suggest you pick up issue 1 because a lot of interesting stuff happens, like within the first 5 issues. And trust me, with the amazing art by David Marquez, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. It's good. The art is always top notch. But do I recommend it? As a good jumping on point, no. As a reader of Batman and this whole war versus Batman Who Laughs and Lex, I'm totally in. But next book, Batman Beyond number 40, written by Dan Jurgens, art by Sean Chen. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. Batwoman is doing her best to find Blight, but time is running out. The evil villain is looking to take Terry's body for good, which would give him a new lease on his criminal life. And rather than wait for Batwoman to come to him, Blight takes a fight to her. Meanwhile, Bruce Wayne is surprised to find a blast from his past has returned. I think I'm caught up. No, I'm not caught up. I am not caught up. I'm like an issue behind. I read issue 38, which I'm going back to right now. Oh, which is weird because okay, so basic premise is Terry's missing. Well, he's missing, but not really. Yeah, you can see what's going on with him. But most importantly, he doesn't know he's Batman. He doesn't know his name because I forgot what villain. This was like a couple months ago, and I read a lot. And I'm. But basically, yeah, Terry can't be Batman at the moment, and someone took up the Batsuit and is taking up the mantle of Batwoman because they're not Batman. But yeah, I like Batman Beyond, so I'm excited for this. Is this a good jumping on point? No, unfortunately not, because it's dealing in the middle of the storyline right now of finding Terry and also finding out who this new Batwoman of the future is, Batwoman Beyond. But when it finishes, I'll let you know when the next jumping on point is. But we're going to move on to Batman, Curse of the White Knight, number 6. Written by Sean Murphy, art by Sean Murphy. The price is $4.99. But this is a black label book, so this is not for children. This is rated like PG through 17 and up. Because it does go through darker stuff, and also it's a little bit more darker. It's not your regular Superman Batman. It's not your regular Batman story. I'll let you know that much. But this is a description of the book. Gotham City's crushing curse is uncovered. Everything Batman thought he knew about the Wayne family secret is turned upside down as Azrael and the Joker usher anarchy into Arkham. And after a final word with Jack, Harley faces an impossible choice. Now, I love what they're doing with Batman, Curse of the White Knight. Now, this book, holy crap, it's basically plot twist after plot twist after plot twist. Oh my god. I love this book. This is one of my favorite Batman titles at the moment. Because we've been only getting Batman in Black Label. But yes, it's good. I suggest you read Batman, Batman White Knight, trade paperback. Trust me, it's one of the best books. I mentioned to my friend, and he read it. He's like, yeah, this is a really good Batman book. And side bit, Sean Murphy, not Gordon Murphy, not anymore. He calls himself Sean Murphy. Basically, he's coming to C2E2. I live in Chicago. I'm going to C2E2, so I'm excited. I'm gonna get my Batman White Knight signed by Sean Murphy. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But off the tangent, is this a good jumping on point? No. It's an 8-issue miniseries, so this is gonna end in March. Yeah, March. It's gonna end in March. So I suggest this is more like a wait for trade book at the moment. It's good, but you have to read while this is going on. But we're going to move on to the next book, which is Black Panther number 20, written by Ta-Nehisi Coates, art by Ryan Buddingham. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. The Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda Unbound Part 2. The Dajamale. I can't pronounce it. Black Panther, they pronounce it. I can't remember because I haven't seen Black Panther in a long time. The Jalium under attack from its king. Okay. To unite the two. Okay. Description of the book. To unite the two empires of Wakanda, the Black Panther must destroy a vital piece of his own nation, the plane of all Wakanda memory, and home to the great spirits who have guided him throughout his rule as king. Can he do it? Can T'Challa banish his own father's spirit? And will the cost be worth the gain? Now, this is Black Panther. Basically, what's happened in the last 19 issues is Black Panther went to space. He didn't know he was T'Challa, king of Wakanda, and I think around issue 10 or 11 or 12, he came back to Earth. And he's dealing with the repercussions of his battle/war he caused in Wakanda space. That's like the barely gist of it. Is this a good jumping on point? No. As much as like Black Panther, as much as this run is interesting, you kind of have to read from the beginning to know what's going on. I forget like half the time what happened in Black Panther because I had to reread it because so much happens in space. But if you want like a good jumping on point, I guess 19 is a jumping on point. But that's all I'm going to say to that. Next up, Captain Marvel number 14, written by Kelly Thompson, art by Lee Garbett. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. The Last Avenger Part 3, desperate measures, 2 down, but time is running out. There are Avengers left to kill. Can Captain Marvel finish off her former friends before the clock runs down and all is lost? Basically, Captain Marvel is a bad guy now, and she is hunting down the Avengers. So that's the basic premise of the book. So your proper jumping on point is issue 12. And let me just say this, I love the new costume. It's pretty badass. It's a very simple costume too. It's just black and red. But I love the new costume. Do I like the storyline? Yes, this is probably the most interesting storyline Captain Marvel has had in a while. I think since last year's Life of Captain Marvel, which they redid her origin. So I like this. I like this idea where she is hunting down the Avengers. So I will give it that. Next book, Detective Comics 1019, written by Peter J. Tomasi, art by Scott Godlowski. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. The Dark Knight is on the trail of the figure behind a brutal series of murders across Gotham City, and what he finds will send a cold shiver up his spine. A public attack on Bruce Wayne has brought the possible perpetrator of these murders to light. So what is an axe-wielding cult leader from the 1600s doing in present-day Gotham? Find out for yourself in the conclusion to Batman's Silent Night. So, is this a good jumping on point? I guess not, because I think I only read 217, which is Tom Taylor who wrote that. Okay, so this is part 2. Yeah, this is part 2 of a story. This is ending, so I guess issue 220. Yeah, I guess issue 220 is like the new storyline. But I'm interested. I'm picking it up. Good jumping on point? No. Next up, Fantastic Four number 18, written by Dan Slott, art by Paco Medina. The price is $3.99, and this is a description of the book. Point of Origin Part 5. We weren't kidding. The big secret that we promised last issue that really happened. This issue is the fallout. Punches will be thrown, lives will be changed, and Reed Richards is going to drop some scary science on this planet called Spire. You know those Skyfire rules about prime directives? The Fantastic Four aren't playing by those rules. Not this time. Now, this is part 5 of Point of Origin. Now, I thought they were just going to retell the origins of the Fantastic Four, but no. It's really, well, yes and no. Because it has something to do with the Fantastic Four's past, and also what they're doing in the planet called Spire. But yeah, after I read that issue, I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh my god, that rewrites everything of the Fantastic Four. Not gonna spoil it because it's literally a plot twist. Well, a secret came out. But is this a good jumping on point? No, considering this storyline will end on issue 19, and issue 20 will be a new storyline, I believe, because Point of Origin is only 6 issues. Gotta remember, I looked ahead on the solicitations. But if you want a good jumping on point, I guess issue 20 is your jumping on point, I think. Okay, a new number 1, Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, written by Al Ewing, art by Juan Cabal. The price is $4.99, and this is a description of the book. Once they were a team of misfits. Now they're a family. Now they earn their peace. But the universe is not peaceful, not a peaceful place, and it's only getting worse. The great empires are in turmoil. The rule of law is dead, and amidst the chaos, the gods of Olympus have returned, harbingers of a new age of war, reborn to burn their mark on the stars themselves. Someone has to guard the galaxy, but who will accept the mission? And will they survive it? Al Ewing from Immortal Hulk, Juan Cabal from Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man brings you in on this ground floor of a whole Marvel universe of action and suspense. Now, I'm excited for one. It's Guardians. I love Guardians after Donny Cates, what he did last, on issue 12 of his Guardians run. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I did not, well, I knew Rocco was gonna live, because he's in the cover, as you can see right there. He lives, so he ain't dead. I knew they were gonna do something to save him. I'm like, they're not gonna kill Rocket because Guardians 3 is gonna come out, so they're not gonna kill him. He's alive, but I do like the way they did fix him. Okay. After the end of that, I'm like, oh, I knew Al Ewing is picking up is doing this run because I love Al Ewing. I love his writing for Immortal Hulk, and he's coming to C2E22, so I might get this signed by him and also Immortal Hulk #1, so I'm very excited about that. Oh, I'm so excited for that. But yeah, I'm excited. I do suggest you pick this up because Al Ewing is writing it, and he can write space stuff. I'm excited. But moving on, John Constantine, Hellblazer #3, written by Simon Spurrier and art by Aaron Campbell. The price is $3.99. But before I go to the description, this is a Black Label book, so this is a more 15 and up / 17 and up story. It's not for kids. It's not your regular superhero story because John Constantine is not a superhero. He's a magician / bastard, basically. He ain't a hero. If he could leave you behind, he'll leave you behind. But yeah, this is a description of the book. John has found the cause of the magical madness, slaughtering gang members on Peckham Rye, and it's just one guy. How hard can it be to stop him? Well, when the gangs get involved and the source of his power becomes clear, the answer turns out to be near impossible, actually. Now, I do like this John Constantine Hellblazer run, but it gets trippy. Not like the trippy, fun trippy. Is like trippy, like, what am I reading? And I'm more intrigued. I suggest you pick up issue 1 to know what's going on. I don't know how long. It looks like this run is gonna last a while. It's not a miniseries, from what I know. It's definitely a Hellblazer run. So the art's cool too. It reminds me of old Hellblazer comics. So very excited for that. Good jumping on point. Issue 1 is your proper jumping on point, because I don't know how this story's gonna end. But there's only 4 books left, and then I'm done for the week. So yeah. Shazam, next book, Shazam #10, written by Jeff Johns, art by Marco Santucci and Dale Eaglesham. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. The magical superhero adventure continues as the 7th member of the Shazam family is finally chosen, and it will change Billy Bats and his brothers and sisters forever. But can this new family come together to stop the deadly all-new monster society? Plus, Mary's pet rabbit, Hoppy, makes a startling discovery. Now, I love Shazam. I just read issue 9 today, and oh my god. Can Jeff Johns just write more Shazam? Like, the guy knows how to do Shazam. Hell, they based the Shazam movie on basically his story. But yes, is this a good jumping on point? No. Because it's a long 12-issue story arc. Because, it's because issue 13 they're bringing in Superboy Prime, so I'm guessing that's a new storyline. And yeah, basically what has happened to Shazam is there's war coming, and they needed to find the seventh champion, and they found it, but Dr. Savannah and Black Adam team up to take over the magical lands or to stop Billy Batson. That's what I kind of remember. And the small caterpillar villain, which I forget his name. And yeah, I'm very excited for this. I love Shazam because Shazam, it's such a good book. And it doesn't get much promotion, unfortunately. But next book, Superman number 19, written by Brian Michael Bendis. Art by Ivan Reis. The price is $3.99, and this is the description of the book. One day later, what happens the day after Superman reveals his secret identity to the world? And what repercussions will his decision have across the entire DC universe? Plus, Superman, President of Earth? What? Now, after the last issue, Superman issue 18, Superman reveals his Earth identity, which is Clark Kent. Now, I don't know how I feel about this because one, I guess this is Bendis' plan to grow out to. I really don't know where this is leading up because one, he kind of put his family in danger now. He put his friends in danger. That's my thing. Now, Superman has revealed his identity. I believe this is like the second time. No, it was like the third time or fourth time. But like they revealed it in New 52 and it didn't go so well. And now they do it again in this DC universe. I don't know. I'll still read about it. So it's like, I don't know how the storyline is. I hope it's good, but we'll see. I still don't know how to feel about this. So I guess you're jumping on point issue 18, but I don't know. So far, the Superman isn't resonating to me. Not like the Peter J. Tomasi, Patrick Gleason era, or Dan Jurgens era as well. But we'll see. Moving on, Wonder Woman 750, written by Gail Simone, Greg Rucka, Margaret Bennett, Jeff Loveness, Steve Orlando, Mariko Tamaki, Vera Ayala, Shannon Hale, Cami Garcia, Dean Hale. The art is done by Jesus Marino, Elena Casagrande, Colleen Duran, Gabriel Piccolo, Ryan Barrendo. And the price is $9.99. And this is the description of the book. An all-star 96-page celebration of the Amazon princess by longtime favorite and acclaimed new voices. In the lead story, Wonder Woman's epic Year of the Villain battle comes to a close, leading the new way to challenge ahead. Additionally, this oversized gem tells us tales from Diana's past, present, and future by some of the greatest storytellers in the business, including Colleen Duran, Marika Tamaki, the Teen Titans Raven team writer Cami Garcia, and arts by Gabriel Piccolo. Legendary Wonder Woman creators return to the character, including Gail Simone and Greg Rucka. I wouldn't call legendary Wonder Woman creators returning to like Gail Simone, because Gail Simone literally just got on the book. Her run's pretty okay. Greg Rucka, other way, he's done pretty good work on Wonder Woman. Short work, I believe. Or was it Steve Orlando? I don't remember. But yes, I'm picking this up. And is this a good jumping on point? Yes, because it's literally the celebration of Wonder Woman. And I do believe this is like your 80th year anniversary of Wonder Woman. So yeah, I'm picking this up. I can't wait. The only thing is that $10 price point. But yeah, I'm picking this up because it's Celebration of Wonder Woman. Come on, we need more red and blue in our life, and gold, especially gold now. Yeah, can't wait. Now, the final book, Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen, number 2, written by James Tynion IV and art by Stephen Epting. The price is $4.99, and this is a description of the book. Apex predator Lex Luthor is on the hunt for the Batman who laughs. To catch his prey, he must follow a trail of broken heroes, leading him to Jim Gordon, one of the victims of the Batman who laughs deadly virus that turned the heroic police commissioner into the worst version of himself. The trail leads to Lex to a lonely cell in the halls of justice. In the Hall of Justice, but it's not the good guys who come to stop him. It's more of the Batman who laughs, dangerous operatives, and they can resist the influence of the dark multiverse. Then how can Lex? Now, this is a 4-issue miniseries. So last issue, I don't know what happened, because I was on vacation when these books were announced, so I didn't inform you like what these books were for about like a month. But yeah, I picked it up. It's in my stack of piles of books right now. I'm getting to it. But you're probably jumping on point is like Year of the Villain, Hellraiser number 1. And yeah, that's all the books coming out this Wednesday, January 22nd. If you like my podcast, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. They're both at my Twitter and Instagram handle is the same. It's at a random nerd 2016. So basically, yeah, that's it. If you want to follow me there, just let me know. Also, comment down below what books you want me to talk about. Also, what characters you like. But other than that, guys, have a good night. Yeah, have a good night. Good morning. Take care. Bye-bye.